Alright guys, welcome back. I'm here with Briana. So how old are you, Briana?
I'm 36 years old.
36, right on. And let's see, did you grow up here in Tucson?
No, I'm from Phoenix originally.
How'd you end up Tucson?
I came with an ex-girlfriend of mine about 13 years ago. Yeah.
So how was life growing up in Phoenix? How was your childhood?
It was good. It was actually really good. I was like a straight A student. I worked my whole life, worked and had a car. I've always maintained a good job and stuff. I actually got in a car accident. I was hit. It was like a hit and run, and they broke my leg, so like I couldn't really do too much like physical work anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, like it all came with like pain medication, and then from there it was like a little bit of. I was in a new relationship, and that person was a user, and I wasn't. And then we moved back to Phoenix together, and I was driving that person around to go pick up all the time. So I was like, what about this? Where is it that you're so hooked on or whatever? And so I wanted to try it because basically anything that I tried my whole life, I was easily able to quit. And she warned me like, this one, you get withdrawal symptoms. It's not like everything else. But I didn't believe her, so I was stubborn. So I had to try it myself. So that's when the American sets were out. And so then I started with those, and then it got too expensive. And then we were going through one of my dad's cousins, and he was doing at the time. And so I started with that, just doing it. But then when we broke up, I started up, and then from there, what helped me get off the 9 years ago was and now I'm slowly tapering down. So.
And as far as you mentioned you have a job, what kind of work have you done?
I've done everything from waitressing. I worked for Apple as a tech spec. So we would repair any phones, iPods, computers, anything that was basically broken. We could troubleshoot with them, and then if it was unrepairable over the phone, then we basically set up a repair appointment, or just sent them a new one if they had that insurance or whatever. And then I started as a line cook, and then within a week I went up to a chef, like the executive chef. That's
awesome.
What it is. So it was pretty cool. That was probably my favorite job of all time. I worked at the Sears call center for 4 years. I was a bartender. I've done construction, painting, tile, carpet, drywall. Pretty much everything I've dabbled in a little bit here and there. Walgreens. I've had all kinds of jobs.
Yeah.
Just right now, out here, it's a lot more hard as far as like I basically lost everything, like from my apartment to my cars, and now my identity. So I'm just struggling with that a little bit, but I'll get back sooner or later. This has just been like rock bottom for me. So it's like at this point, there's nothing else that I can lose that I can't get back from. So.
Well, you still look good, very presentable.
Thank you.
As far as like the apartment, how did that work out? Was all your money just going to like the habit and stuff?
No, all my money, I actually put a couple $100 in for the first few months, and then somebody was actually breaking in anytime I would leave, and he was selling out of that apartment. And so I got kicked out for trafficking because of that person breaking in. I even changed my locks and everything, and he still managed to get in every time I would leave. There was no AC in there, so I would basically sleep in my car because I had bought a brand new car. And I would sleep in my car most of the time, but when I finally put a little AC unit in there, he still was breaking in. I guess he thought it was a bando or something, but still, like, he answered the door when the manager came, and so that's why she came back the next day and handed me the eviction papers. And I was subleasing for a friend, but still, like, that pretty much is what messed me up, because after that, then it's like the same group of people. They then stole my car more than once, and then the next car I bought, they stole it. Ended up getting jumped for that. They stole it maybe another 2 more times. And then I called the cops. I reported it, and it's like there's no help out here for stolen vehicles because it happens so often. So, yeah, but I've been trying to go home. I went home about 2 months ago because I haven't been home for a Christmas in 11 years. And I went home 2 months ago and got sober and everything. But then I made my mom come and drop me back off because they even took my unemployment back pay money. It was just $10,000 and both my cars. And I was like, I'm not getting punked like that. That's too much to lose. That's too much of a loss. Like, I need to get this settled once and for all, and then go get my warrants quashed. So I finally did that. I got my warrants quashed and everything, and now I'm just trying to get my cars. I found one after looking every day for 10 years right here in Pasco. So hopefully I'll get to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you stay like in a camp or?
No, it's pretty much like if I have a friend drives around. Sometimes I'll fall asleep in his car. Usually, like, I just don't sleep because there's so many assault attempts. Like 27 different people just in this area from here to Fort Lowell. Like, there's just been a lot of those going on, and I don't have a phone. 70 cell phones have been stolen in the last 9 months. Like, it's just back to back to back. Like, and then when I get new clothes, those get stolen too. Like, I can't have anything new, so I have to either sell it or it'll get stolen.
Yeah.
So one or the other. But
how do you like maintain this lifestyle of supporting yourself?
I really, I'm honestly just trying to get another ID because every ID I got gets stolen. They're using it in about 3 different states right now, and online there's over 20,000 people, or 120,000. 20,000, 120,000, 200,000. 200,000 people online using and selling my personal information because somebody live podcasted me through my Facebook, and it's been causing like a lot of like gang stalking, like just unnecessary drama. Like, it's been going on for a very long time.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed one other guy. He mentioned the gang stalking, and I know it's big in Phoenix.
I didn't even notice it was going on in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going on in Phoenix. Out here, I've never seen it like that. I thought it was bad out here, and then Phoenix was my like calm state where I would be able to get away from it. But I've heard it's bad over there, but I didn't really recognize it too much over there.
Yeah. What type of things have you experienced in regards to that?
Just a lot of just harassment everywhere I go. Like, it's really started in jail. That's where it started for me here, and then out to the streets. Just like people like making rumors, hacking all my Facebooks. All my Facebooks are hacked. All my Gmails are hacked. Every phone I get, everything I own gets stolen. I got shot at 11 times, jumped by 2 guys, and then 27 times, and that only happens when I'm asleep. I've been twice, and it's just a lot of that because they see me as a target because I'm really nice and easygoing or whatever. So they figure, oh, she won't call the cops or whatever. But the only reason I haven't called the cops is because I don't have a cell phone or any form of communication right now. So, but yeah, just basically losing everything. Everything gets stolen. Them like threatening you over and over, basically getting you to isolate yourself. I used to have a whole bunch of friends. I had my car. I used to go out every single day. Like, I was very involved in my social life, but not anymore. Like, I have no friends at all. I don't trust anybody anymore. It's just, my life went from having fun and it was cool out here to like, now I can't wait to go back home to my family.
Yeah. How's the relationship with the family?
It was okay. I don't really talk to them too much right now because all they're going to say is, when are you coming home? Or, let one of us come pick you up. But I'm not going to go home until I get my cars and I'm driving myself home, because those cars I bought by myself after working for 16 years, like straight. So they mean a lot to me. I fixed them by myself. I know how to fix cars. So.
Oh, wow. That's so cool, man.
Fun.
You've experienced a lot. Like,
yeah.
Sounds like you've done a lot of cool stuff. We were talking about Metallica. You love Metallica. You love all the good music.
Yeah.
You seem cool.
Yeah.
You like concerts and all that?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
go to a lot of concerts. I went to the Family Values tour when there was one back.
Like years ago. I forgot. Like,
yeah, it was when Linkin Park was around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I think that was like early 2000s for me. Ice Cube, Rammstein. Damn, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Okay.
No, I have a lot of nieces and nephews, so they made up for my kids.
Yeah.
I have like
family, huh?
12 nieces and nephews, and I raised all of them from the time they were newborns all the way now.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I plan on having like maybe one before it's too late. So
Yeah.
hopefully not too long.
And did you mention you had a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard that. I'm sorry. So let's see. And as far as like supporting your habit out here, what type of things do you do for that? Or?
For a while, I was just like cleaning houses, like just because I have like for my identity theft thing, I'm just kind of doing things under the table, like cleaning houses, cleaning windows. It's a little humiliating because I really don't need to be going through all of this. I could just go back home and, you know, save for a car all over again. But yeah, just like doing things on the side. I mean, not as far as like, you know, if I have a little bit of extra like work, I might try and flip it real quick. But that's just to get something to eat, like really, because I have no ID. Because if I did have an idea, I'd rather be working and doing the right thing. Like I was door dashing for a while before, when I had my car before it was stolen. So.
Okay. Are you native or Mexican?
Mexican, I like more Mexican, but I have a little bit of French and Jewish.
Awesome. You sound pretty close to your mom. How is she dealing with all this?
She's okay. She's actually really worried about me. There's a lot of my family that's passed away, and I won't even make it to the funerals at all. Like it's just, she thinks I'm out here just like partying and doing it up, and honestly, I'm just actually trying to survive, and it sucks.
Day by day, staying afloat.
Pretty much, because if she knew how I was living, she'd be like, like, let's go get her right now. But she had no, I mean, I'm an adult, like, I basically was like, she was crying when she dropped me off, like, because she saw, like, how the streets were out here, and I was like, I know it looks tough and stuff, but I mean, this is just something I have to get done. It's not really like I have to, but I really want to, because I don't like people to look at me like I'm a punk, or, you know what I mean, they could just take my
Yeah, you said you were having trouble, I guess, trying to even get water. They didn't think you're homeless or something like that.
Like holding up a sign or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Holding up a sign.
Like, just because I like try to present myself, like, you know, in a clean manner. It's like I'm just like, or if, I don't know, maybe it's a thing. I don't know, like, because the guys, they have no problem giving them money or whatever. But when it comes to girls, I think maybe they think, oh, she's just acting, or, you know, she's just lazy or something. It's not the case.
Do they ever say anything while you're holding the sign?
No, like I really don't try to, because it's embarrassing. I have a problem asking people for help as it is. Like, oh, like, you know, can I have $1? Do you have any change? Like, I bite my tongue just before even doing that. I'm just like more of a shy introvert myself, so it's really hard for me to even go up to people and ask them for help. But yeah, and then holding the sign, I have a broken leg, so it's just like, I can only stand for so long, and then it's just like I'd rather be working or driving. I love driving, so I got hired for VO and for DoorDash and for Instacart. So there's a couple of little freelancing apps I'm going to do when I get my car back.
I like doing stuff like that too. Just the freedom.
Yeah.
You're by yourself. No, you don't have to worry about any energy.
It's not the same thing every single day.
Yeah. Just chill. Jam some music. Two more small questions. How many blues do you think you could go through a day?
I just went down because I found some better quality ones, and I went from like 10 to like 5. So I'm just slowly tapering down, and it probably won't be too much longer till I'm completely off. I tried taking, but it's too strong for me. Honestly, I'll take, and then I'll be out for like 24 hours, and like I don't want to spend my days just sleeping away. Like I've already wasted enough time. Get up.
Do you know like where rehabs are and detoxes and all that?
Yeah, I went to one, but I was harassed there the whole time. too. And then when I got out, I had nowhere to go. So it was like,
Sure.
yeah, back to the streets again. So.
Yeah. I'll give you my card. Has my info on there. If you ever need a ride to detox or have any questions, need me to research something, just hit me up. Last question: if any family or friends, anybody that knows you sees this, do you want to say anything to them? Any messages?
Not to worry, I'll be home soon.
This would be the perfect time. Like, this would be the perfect time. Like, there's no better time than today. You know, as cliche as it sounds, but I don't force this on people. You know what I mean? Like, because it's only going to happen when we're ready.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have good energy. I like your energy.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your story. Hopefully, see you again. If you ever want to do a follow-up, just hit me up.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Look at that.